Nope, I'm not one of the coneheads from Saturday Night Live. It's it's empty space here, but it's pretty dense and always operating very hot up here. Hey, let's imagine a scenario where, because I'm bored, where somebody hears me talking with confidence, and let's say they're among their peers and they challenge me. Let's say this person's name is, I don't know, Brian. Say, who are you anyways? Who do you think you are? And I'm going to say, I'm the matured Homo sapien male from Earth, Soul 3. I am the Doctor of Humanics. I am the Captain of Accountability. I am the only systems thinking global culture repair. I am the only learning specialist I've ever met, a lifelong learner, of course, and the professor of sociocybernetics. But who are you? And what challenge are you specifically giving me right now? Because I will accept. I haven't challenged anybody at a public debate for a while, but I mean, it's never been accepted anyways by these people primates, the 99.96% of you that believe that I am incomplete or inferior to you based on your disconnection from reality related to your worldviews, which are often mix and match. The cognitive dissonance that I could explain after interacting with you, let's say in one of these public debates, would demonstrate that you live in three different realities. It's a mixture of all three: the supernatural, the magical, and some of the scientific. But even some of the best scientists in the world, they are infected with the magical and the supernatural. And maybe in a private conversation, they cannot, they will admit maybe that, okay, yeah, I don't believe in this magical thing so much, but I am ahead of the game here, so I don't want to give up on this monetary paradigm, for example. And the supernatural, well, I mean, I get along with my neighbors, and I don't want to challenge this. So in a way, their cowardice explains not only that they would not accept a public debate against me, but they will always defend the cognitive dissonance that screws up their brain, that makes it that they are more nobodies than I am. I am a very specifically defined person, but for that you need to care about somebody long enough to hear their story. The intellectual laziness in the people primates now is so advanced that the path of least resistance is when a person decides to get to know somebody or make a judgment of somebody, they will so quickly jump to their first assumption of who that is. And often, if you kind of challenge them right away within a minute about that assumption, they'll switch. Yeah, that wasn't a very good assumption, so I'll switch to this assumption instead. They're so programmed for this assumption phenomenon, and that includes some of your best scientists whose brains suffer from cognitive dissonance because they have to believe, or to belong to the norm of their society, which is dysfunction up here, they have to be dysfunctional as well. They have to believe in three different versions of reality at the same time, which is pretty flawed. So again, we're not the smartest species on this planet. And species, I say collective. And if anybody believes that the species is, or that they are as an individual, I accept to meet you in a public debate.